How's it going, everybody? The PlayStation Ready Set Play sale is running from now until August 26th, and there's a ton of absolute bangers on sale for up to 90% off. Every day I put together lists of the top games you can get at a deep discount, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. If any physical editions exist, you can find them down in the description, but with that out of the way, that's enough yapping from me, so let's get straight into it. For $7, 85% off, Ni no Kuni: Wrath of the White Witch Remastered is a beautifully crafted JRPG that blends Studio Ghibli's enchanting animation, Joe Hisaishi's unforgettable music, and deep, engaging gameplay for an unforgettable adventure. You play as Oliver, a young boy who embarks on a journey through a magical parallel world, making friends, battling fierce creatures, and overcoming challenges in a quest to restore his mother after a tragic incident. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $24, 60% off, System Shock is a full remake of the groundbreaking 1994 sci-fi immersive sim, throwing you into a hostile space station ruled by one of gaming's most iconic villains, Shodan. This modern reimagining preserves the original's tense exploration and systematic gameplay while adding HD visuals, refined controls, an overhauled interface, and reworked audio that still features Shodan's original voice actor for maximum atmosphere. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $15, 75% off, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim VR is a full-length open-world fantasy RPG that immerses you in the epic land of Tamriel, where dragons have returned and the fate of the Empire hangs in the balance. The game includes the complete core experience along with official add-ons Dawnguard, Hearthfire, and Dragonborn, combining vast exploration, dynamic combat, and fully immersive VR mechanics for a truly epic adventure. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 125 hours to platinum. For $15, 70% off, Tactics Ogre Reborn is a legendary tactical RPG, Reborn, telling a politically charged story of war, loyalty, and moral choice in the embattled Balerian Isles with sweeping consequences throughout. You'll fight deep, turn-based battles across fully 3D battlefields with revamped UI, unit-by-unit leveling, and endless combinations of classes, skills, equipment, and magic that reward careful planning and theory crafting. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 120 hours to platinum. For $20, 50% off, Dragon Quest Builders 2 is a charming sandbox RPG where players construct, explore, and battle through a vibrant block-based world, combining creative building with classic Dragon Quest storytelling and combat. With its colorful environments, engaging crafting mechanics, playful quests, and cozy progression systems, it's perfect for both fans of the series and newcomers looking for a relaxing yet rewarding adventure. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $12, 60% off, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition is an action RPG where a band of crystal caravanners journeys across a miasma-covered world to gather myrrh and keep their homeland's crystal alive. Venture through perilous dungeons using spell fusion magic and strategic real-time combat, and experience beautifully remastered visuals with challenging new dungeons and added story content. It's an 81 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 50 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $6, 70% off, Star Ocean First Departure R is a classic JRPG where you join Roddick and his friends as they set out from the peaceful town of Kratos to save a neighboring village struck by a mysterious petrifying disease. You'll explore vibrant planets, engage in real-time combat, and uncover a sprawling sci-fi story filled with unexpected twists, ancient powers, and interstellar intrigue, all while managing party growth and strategic combat. It's a 76 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $10, 50% off, Valkyrie Profile Lenneth is an emotionally charged RPG steeped in Norse mythology, blending divine storytelling, character-driven drama, and beautifully orchestrated combat in one of the most beloved classics of its era. As the battle maiden Lenneth, you descend from Valhalla to recruit the souls of fallen warriors, uncovering their tragic pasts, unlocking secrets, and forging their destinies as you prepare for Ragnarok. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $20, 50% off. Disgaea 5 Complete Bundle is a tactical RPG where the demon rebel Xillia leads allies to overthrow the tyrannical Void Dark and reclaim the Netherworld. Command squads across grid-based battles with deep character customization, outrageous damage numbers, and strategic mechanics like geo-effects, while the Complete Edition adds bonus scenarios, fan-favorite characters, and extra classes from across the series. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 110 hours to platinum. For $7, 80% off, GreedFall is an open-world RPG set on a mysterious, magic-infused island full of riches, secrets, and fantastic creatures where your choices shape the fate of the land. Befriend or betray companions and factions using diplomacy, deception, or force, complete quests through combat, stealth, or clever negotiation, customize your character's abilities and spells, and explore ancient ruins and supernatural guardians hidden throughout the world. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $15, 70% off, Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes begins in Alron, a diverse tapestry of nations where the Chaldean Empire has discovered technology that amplifies the magic of rune lenses across the entire land. Follow Sane Kessling, a gifted Imperial officer, and Noah, a boy from a remote village, as their unlikely friendship gets dragged into the fires of war and forces them to re-examine everything they believe to be right and true. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $5, 75% off, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous Enhanced Edition is an epic RPG where players rise as the mythic hero, battling demons, shaping nations, and exploring a dark, immersive world full of peril. Choose from 25 classes, 12 races, and thousands of spells, feats, and abilities, recruit companions, and face moral dilemmas, uncover secrets, and confront powerful foes while forging your own legendary path through the world wound. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 10 out of 10, and about 350 hours to platinum. For $20, 50% off, Mandragora Whispers of the Witch Tree is a dark fantasy action RPG where you play as an inquisitor, exploring a ruined world filled with monstrous foes, hidden secrets, and dangerous treasures while unraveling a deep, mysterious narrative. Choose from 6 classes, master precise souls-like combat with dodges, parries, and powerful attacks, craft weapons and gear, and traverse 75 interconnected locations from Crimson City to the horrors of entropy. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $24, 40% off, Tales of Xillia Remastered brings the beloved JRPG to HD for the first time, letting you follow medical student Jude or the mysterious spirit Wildermyth through the vibrant world of Riza Maxia in a deeply engaging story where their fates inevitably intertwine. Master the dual raid linear motion battle system for devastating combo attacks and enjoy improved graphics, autosave, toggleable encounters, and all original DLC. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 80 hours to platinum. For $10, 60% off, Tales of Iron 2 Whiskers of Winter is a dark, action-packed RPG where the heir to the Warden of the Wastes ventures into the snow-ravaged north to defeat the vengeful Dark Wings. You'll traverse a vast, frostbitten kingdom, hunt colossal beasts, master fast, brutal combat with dodges, parries, and gruesome executions, and upgrade your settlement while crafting weapons, traps, and sorceries to survive the merciless frozen lands. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $27, 55% off, Darkest Dungeon 2 Resolute Edition sends 4 heroes and a stagecoach across a decaying landscape, forming parties to avert the apocalypse while managing stress, resources, and tragic hero backstories. Play the new Kingdoms mode to protect a persistent roster, dive into Confessions mode's roguelike runs, or explore the added Duelist, Crusader, and Abomination heroes, plus the Catacombs region from the game's expansions. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $12, 40% off, Little Goody Two Shoes is a horror narrative adventure set in a hand-painted fairy tale world, following ambitious Elise as she discovers enchanted red shoes and is gradually pulled deeper into the deadly, mysterious woods. By day, manage village relationships, avoid suspicion of witchcraft, earn a living, and pursue charming romances, while by night, survive horrifying encounters and uncover dark secrets across 10 possible endings. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $5, 75% off, Nexomon Extinction is a classic-inspired monster-catching RPG where you join the Tamers Guild to stop powerful tyrant Nexomon from driving the world to ruin. Capture and train over 300 Nexomon across diverse regions, battle roaming tyrants and rival tamers in animated turn-based combat, and navigate a dynamic difficulty system that scales as you progress through the story with evolving teams and tougher encounters. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 60 hours to platinum. For $4, 80% off, Dex is a 2D action RPG set in a sprawling cyberpunk city where you fight, hack, and navigate a dangerous underworld while evading a mysterious tentacular organization and deadly adversaries. You traverse Harbor Prime making allies, choosing your approach as a silent assassin, hacker, diplomat, or gunfighter, with real-time combat, interactive dialogue, and a mature storyline that rewards exploration and strategic thinking. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $6, 70% off. Potion Permit is an open-ended sim RPG where you play as a chemist sent to the traditional town of Moonberry to earn trust by diagnosing illnesses, gathering ingredients, and brewing remedies to treat 30 unique residents over the course of each season. Explore the wilderness, battle monsters for crafting materials, build relationships with townsfolk and romance options, and enjoy the charming countryside pace alongside your loyal dog. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $20, 50% off. WitchSpring R is a charming story-driven 3D RPG following Pieberry, a young witch honing her magical skills and exploring a vibrant world full of secrets, mystical creatures, hidden treasures, and challenging bosses waiting around every corner. Combine strategic turn-based battles with deep crafting, collection, and customization systems to shape Pieberry's abilities and gear in a richly detailed, heartfelt fantasy adventure. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $6, 75% off, Tales Noir casts you as Raccoon Private Eye Howard Loader, thrust into unfortunate circumstances to unravel what might be your biggest case yet across dystopian Vancouver. Make meaningful connections with a diverse cast of characters, shape your identity through dialogue choices, explore downtrodden and flourishing districts of a strange yet familiar city, and come to terms with the universal pain of existence and loss. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $14, 65% off, Hero Must Die Again has you playing a hero whose last memory is felling the demon Guile, only to die in the process and forget the very person he risked everything to protect and save. Live out your final 5 days granted by the gods as you grow weaker over time, woo one of 8 unique heroines with their own personalities, and resolve remaining problems in the world you saved toward one of over 50 different funerals. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $12, 40% off, In Stars and Time is a charming time-looping RPG where Siffrin and their found family of adventurers are trapped in a temporal tragedy, reliving the same 2 days over and over as victory slips away with only Siffrin aware of each devastating, wearying reset. Equip memories as armor, pray to the Change God, and challenge foes to rock, paper, scissors, while unlocking new choices that inch ever closer to breaking the cycle. It's an 83 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $21, 15% off, Wildermyth is a character-driven tactical RPG, letting your choices shape the destiny of your heroes as they grow from humble beginnings to legendary warriors in a vibrant 2D fantasy world. Navigate procedural campaigns, strategic combat, mystical battlefield effects, dynamic relationships, and transformative injuries, customize heroes, build a pantheon of legends, and enjoy local cooperative multiplayer with intuitive controls. It's an 84 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 90 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sale stuff that I put out, leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.